Buffalo Fitness Expo.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Buffalo Fitness Expo Podcast. I'm your host, Romer, the Dominican Rock Mendez, and I have a very special and exciting guest here today. First-time figure competitor, Sheron Mancuso. Sheron, how are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
Good, doing well. Thank you for being here. It's a pleasure to have you on here. So, Sheron, I do have a question for you. Drum roll, please. Sheron, are you competing in a few weeks?
Yes.
Sheron, what competition are you doing?
Defect Buffalo.
Sheron,
Yes.
when is a Defect Buffalo?
September 10th.
Where is a Defect Buffalo?
Buffalo Convention Center.
Sheron, last question for you.
Okay.
The Defect Buffalo is part of what?
The Buffalo Fitness Expo.
You win.
Boom, there you go. The Buffalo Fitness Expo. So, Sheron, again, thank you for being here. So, the first question I have for you, Sheron, is who is Sheron Mancuso?
A lot of things. I'm 32 years old. This is going to be, as you said, my first time competing ever.
Are you excited?
I am excited. Nervous, excited, everything, all the above. But I'm excited about it.
Now, this is your first time competing, but you do have someone in your life who is a DFAC Men's Athletic Pro, correct?
Yes, I do. My husband, Chaz, he competed in last October's show and competed at Worlds.
Yes, that's Charles Mancuso, competed at Worlds last year. Plays really well, top 5 at Worlds.
Yep.
So shout out to Charles Mancuso, a.k.a. Chaz Man.
Yes.
So tell us more. So how did you get started in this whole fitness journey?
Kind of started with that a little bit, but Chaz hooked me up with Brian Spaduti. That's my coach, Genesis Personal Training. But it started with that. Initially, I was just trying to lose a little bit of weight, tone up, work on me. And it's one of those things, the longer I did it and I was around it and kind of went, I think I want to do this whole competing thing. So
shout out to Brian Spaduti and the crew out there and Charles as well. Yes. So, Sheron, again, being that Chaz did compete last year, when was a point that you thought, you know what, I'm going to do a show?
It was kind of in the back of my mind for a little bit, and I thought, especially after seeing a couple of shows, I thought it'd be really cool, but it wasn't until I started training with Brian in November, and it wasn't until April that I said, I think I want to do a show. I just wasn't sure about doing the work and, everything that was behind it, and it was kind of like, well, you're already counting macros, you're already training, it's just going to be, keep doing it and we'll see where you are. So I would say it was April that I finally said, all right, yeah, let's see, when the next show is and gear up for that.
Oh, and did you play any sports in high school or college?
I'm not very athletic. That's why this works out for me. This is the most, I guess, athletic thing that I've done, and lifting, I feel really strong. I'm like, hey, I'm actually good at this. I like it and I enjoy it, but the only sport I did in high school was I did track for a little bit, but I'm that person that trips over their own feet, so I don't do a lot of things besides lifting. Make
sure you don't do that on stage, because it's not going to be
I won't. I surprisingly can walk really well in hills.
Okay.
So
that's good.
There. Yeah.
Good. So, Sheron, are you from Buffalo?
I am not. I'm from Greenville, North Carolina.
Tell us about that. What brought you to Buffalo?
I didn't come to Buffalo until I met Chaz, which is a very, very long story, but
Tell us about that, please. How did you guys meet? I love hearing love stories.
The very short version of it is he was in Iraq with one of my best friends, and they met each other. And she told me about him, and I was just kind of like, give him my email address. So they started emailing each other, and then eventually I saw a picture of him. I thought he was kind of cute, and he flew to North Carolina to meet me 4 days after he got home from Iraq, and we just basically been together ever since. I used to come here, and he'd go there, and then after I graduated college, I moved.
Oh, yeah. How did he propose?
He proposed in front of his family on Father's Day at a family cookout. And the funny thing about it was I kept trying to call. My dad lives in Texas, so I kept trying to call my dad all day to say Happy Father's Day, but he did actually call my dad first and ask for, or tell him that we were going to get engaged. So they were intentionally not answering the phone till after it happened, so that no one slipped up and said, "Oh, congratulations" or anything like that. So, on Father's Day in front of family and friends and stuff. So it was exciting.
Amazing. How many years have you guys been married now?
We've been married for 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Now, question for you regarding prepping.
Yeah.
And being married to a DFAC pro, do you think has it been more difficult if we can touch on maybe your relationship, getting a little personal here, when Chaz was prepping last year or when you were prepping last year? What's more difficult? Because we have Mendez prepping and a women is prepping. What do you think? Or is it both the same? I mean, how is your relationship when you guys are prepping compared to not prepping?
Well, things are definitely different in prep versus outside of prep. I would say I think it was tougher last year, and I think that's because I didn't understand at the point, and I didn't know, what he was going through exactly. I wasn't into it at the time, so I didn't understand why, and all I could see was he's just not eating the same thing. Things were different, and I think it's easier now because I have him to help me out with stuff, and he understands. I mean, unfortunately, there's a lot of stuff around the house that I used to do that I don't, and he kind of just, picks up and does it because he understands. So I think it's easier now, and then, next time going forward, hopefully, if we're doing a show together or something, it might be tough, but at least there's a kind of a foundation there in the prep world also, where we're like, okay, this is how this runs. So, it's definitely a different balance, but I think it's easier, and I think I'm easier to deal with than he probably was. I kind of just go to sleep. Like, I don't really, I get a little tense, but I mostly just go to bed.
There you go, guys. Sheron Mancuso, husband of the year. So, Sheron, why the DFAC Buffalo?
The DFAC Buffalo, it helped me a lot having seen shows. I saw Chaz's show. I saw the one in April. I got to go to Worlds, and just seeing the way everything was put together and everything, all the people and just the way the show ran and everything, it made me excited for it. But, there's probably 1,001 reasons why I chose to compete in general, but why DFAC Buffalo? It's, like I said, I had a chance to be a part of it before, and I'm like, yeah, that's a cool show. I want to do that.
So, Sheron, I do have something for you here, and I want to show you.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. What is this?
It's one of those golden tickets I've heard about.
Golden ticket to Worlds.
Yes, and I want that.
So again, top 2 at the DFAC Buffalo qualifies for the DFAC World Finals in Miami on October 29th. Do you want this golden ticket?
Oh, I want it bad. It would be awesome to not just spectate, but be up there, yes.
So how amazing would it be for you to actually be invited to Miami in 2 weeks from now?
It would be awesome. It's, what I'm working for, I want to be, obviously the best of the best, and to be up there with the best of the best is just going to be, that'll be really exciting. And then to go from the spectator last year to on the stage. That's my goal. I want that ticket.
And Sheron, what can your friends and family expect from you on September 10th when you walk on stage at the DFAC Buffalo Natural Fall Fest stage at the Buffalo Convention Center? What can they expect from you?
That's a mouthful. They can expect to see my best possible package. On top of getting the golden ticket, that's my other goal, is to put my best package forward, and they're going to see, a great show all around, and I plan on having fun up there. So seeing best Sheron physique and, someone that's going to be having fun and enjoying the stage.
Sheron, I do have another question for you.
Mm-hmm.
What are you most excited about to be a part of the Buffalo Fitness Expo?
Well, right now I'm just really, really excited to get on stage for the first time. But I'm excited to see everybody on stage. And I think the cool thing about the expo is it's not just going to be, bodybuilders, but there's going to be powerlifting and all the other things going on. So I'm excited to see all that, as well as, getting on stage and having fun.
Oh, it's definitely going to be amazing. Again, so remember, guys, the DFAC Buffalo Natural Fall Fest, it's not just a bodybuilding show. It's going to be an event. Part of the Buffalo Fitness Expo. We're going to have powerlifting, Olympic lifting, over 50 different sponsor booths going around. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Also, martial arts, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I can go on forever. It's going to be amazing. So, Sheron, any final words you want to give to your friends and family that are going out to see you on September 10th?
Just thank you. I've gotten incredible amounts of support from everywhere, from everyone in my life, all my family. Just, thank you, and, come on out to the show and see what you've been supporting and the madness you've been dealing with and why it's there, and, come out and have fun. It's just, I think that's the only thing I could say to sum it up, is thank you for all the support that I've gotten from numerous people. So.
And again, thank you, Sheron. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing you on stage in a few weeks at the DFAC Buffalo Natural Fall Fest on September 10th at the Buffalo Convention Center, part of the Buffalo Fitness Expo. Can you say that?
No.
By the way, do you want this?
Well, yeah, I want it with stuff in it. I want it with actual ticket in it.
You have to earn it September 10th. No, again, thank you, Sheron, and I'll see you there.
All right.
Okay.
Awesome.
On September 10th, 2016, the biggest fitness event comes to Buffalo, New York. Amateur Natural Bodybuilding, DFAC Buffalo Natural Fall Fest. Pro Men and Pro Figure, DFAC Clash of Pro Champions. USPA New York State Powerlifting Championships, USA New York State Olympic Lifting Championships, CrossFit, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Buffalo, New York. Are you ready? On September 10th, 2016, you are invited to attend the first ever Buffalo Fitness Expo, the largest convention center in Western New York. The Buffalo Niagara Convention Center, over 110,000 square feet. Over 20 fitness competitions, over 300 fitness vendors, over 20,000 spectators. Get your tickets now at buffalofitnessexpo.eventbrite.com.
Hey, Sheron, one last question for you.
Yeah.
What are you most excited about the Buffalo Fitness Expo?
Well, I'm number one.
Let me try one more time. That was a little downbeat. And Sheron, what can your friends and family expect from you on September 10th? One more time.
Okay,
Sorry, I keep messing up.
Center.
And it's part of what?
The Buffalo Expo. Fitness Expo.
I forgot to take my glass. I forgot to do it one more time. Sorry.
Okay.
That was good. I forgot. I was going to do something different. All right.
All right.
Sheron, I do have another question for you.
Okay.
What are you most excited about of the defect? I can't even talk right now. What's wrong with me?
It's a lot.
See, it's good. It's good. It's not live. Can you imagine if it was live?
Yeah.
No one will watch. No one will watch. You'll see how I'm gonna edit this and make it look so smooth.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. It makes a difference now.
Oh, it does, absolutely. And I'm using this part for the bloopers too. So say hi to the people. Hi guys.
Hi.
Hope you guys enjoyed the bloopers. All right.